Good morning from Phayun Beach in Rayong, Thailand. Hey Tyron, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Can we get a feedback on the video audio? Over. How do we read? Video audio decent? We had a little problem on the first stream. Sue Rowan says all good now. Nice walk on the beach. Thank you, Ling Ling. All right, yeah, I don't know what the problem was other than the fact that I set up the original live stream, little short 8-minute stream that we had earlier. I set that up at the house, and then when we got out here, we're using the hotspot. Maybe that was the reason, not sure. But anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. It's been a long time. It's excellent. All right, good. Video, audio, good. It looks good on my end too. Looks good. All right. So anyway, guys, appreciate you supporting the channel. It's been a long time since I've been live. Tuck the phone away here for a second so I can use two hands. All right. Hey, thanks for joining, guys. It's been a long time. I think the last time I did a live stream was like July 23 in Branson, Missouri. So appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate you supporting the channel. This is just a hobby, you know, YouTube, but I do enjoy doing it, and the audience is still growing, which is good. I mean, slow but sure. We're still growing and getting new members, new subscribers, new supporters of the channel. So we appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the video this morning. Not much of a sunrise. We are in the peak season of monsoon weather here in Thailand. Rayong province itself had a tremendous amount of rain. We've had some localized flooding here in Chang in some low-lying areas, but mainly it's over to the south and east where there's been a tremendous amount of flooding. Some of you may follow Ross in Rayong on YouTube. Got a nice resort down there on the beaches east of Rayong City, down there where they had the oil spill a while back. Mae Lampung Beach is where they've had a lot of flooding. So there's some low-lying rivers that come through there. Big mountains of Rayong are in the Chang district. So, you know, where Namyen and I go waterfalls, you know, do hiking and all that. So, yeah, all that water comes off of those mountains into the low tributaries, and they've had some extreme flooding. And of course, a lot of provinces in Thailand, including the capital, have had a lot of flooding this year. So we don't have much of a beautiful sunrise, but hope you'll chill out. Have any questions, you can throw it into the chat. I'll try to answer the questions. Like I say, we haven't been live in over a month. I've been back in Thailand for a month now. Got back on August 16. So, and update, you know, doing all I can to improve my health. I had a couple of new diagnoses when I was in the States: diabetes and hypertension. And I've never had those two issues before. So a lot of you know I have a serious underlying autoimmune condition, so I don't need any additional problems. So I've been working really hard to beat the diabetes and the high blood pressure. Doing really well on both of those, monitoring both of them, and everything's looking good. Quit smoking cigarettes, so my lungs feel better. Now all I need to do is get in a better exercise routine, start losing the weights. It's been kind of hard for me to do because I've had a slip disc in my lower back for about 7 weeks now. Going, you know, a couple of weeks back when I was in the States, I slipped a disc somehow, and it's pinching a nerve. So anyway, I've got an appointment to go see a doctor on that. I've been taking some anti-inflammatory medication, you know, like arthritis, bone and joint anti-inflammatory. So that seems to be helping a bit. But yeah, it's been a long struggle. I haven't been able to do the vigorous exercise like I want to do. I've been working the heavy bag and boxing, but I have to keep like a back brace on, you know, while I'm doing that. I've ordered some running shoes, some really cool shoes that my daughter, who's an RN, told me about. They're called On Cloud, like walking on the clouds. On Cloud shoes. A lot of the doctors in the United States are wearing those. They're recommending those shoes for people with diabetes because, you know, you got neuropathy in your feet. I have neuropathy in my feet for other reasons. But anyway, I'm waiting on those shoes to come in, and I'm looking forward to trying to do some long distance walking and jogging and get the weight off. But just wanted to let you know I'm taking care of myself. Haven't had a whole lot of time to make videos. Still got a few videos to come from some adventures in the United States. So anyway, that's the update. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. We are at Phayun Beach. Pala Beach is the next beach that way. And this is the Maptaput industrial area. Tyron knows all about that sector over there. I just wanted to go live a little bit, give you guys an update, say thanks for all the long time supporters, because your views are adding up to new pushes in the algorithms, and we're getting new viewers, and a small percentage of those people do subscribe. So I'm happy with the channel the way it is, but it's always good to see a little growth. We've had a few growth spurts along the way here, had a few new subscribers come in when I was in the United States, and now we're kind of getting back into the Thailand genre again. All right, let me jump into the chat here. Great, it's still live. I wasn't talking to a dead camera the whole time. You never know when you're live streaming. All right, let me see if I can catch up with the chat. Back out. Here we go. You. All right, yeah, it looks good. The stream looks good. All right, let me back up here. Tyron, good morning. Hey, what are you doing? Good morning, buddy. Huh? Little soy dog there. Yeah, good morning, Tyron. Good to see you, man. Long time since we've been live together. Sue Rowan, thank you so much. Ling Ling. Yeah, nice little walk on the beach if we don't have any problems with the live stream here. So far, so good on this one. Sue Rowan says, excellent. Good day, Sue and Ling Ling. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate you guys greeting one another. We miss the beach live streams. All right, Sue. Well, you know, I tell you what, I don't really know a whole lot about YouTube because I don't study it. You know, YouTube is not my job. It's a hobby. A lot of people, it's their job. I mean, it's their source of income or their source of seriously, and they study all the at the top there, all those SEO, search engine optimized, right? So it's kind of like you know, you've got keyword phrases and stuff like that that relate to your channel. Mine's like expat life in Thailand is basically the main keyword phrase that I use. But you know, I mean, it's interesting to kind of do different searches on Thailand genre and see where my videos come up. A lot of times they're way down at the bottom or even not even visible, right? But on the Thailand beach that you just brought up, Sue, when you search YouTube, right up there at the top, of the northern hemispheres. It's going to be winter in the United States, Canada. It's already getting cold, and of course, you know, northern Europe, Russia. We got, you know, we got viewers from all over the world. So when those people are freezing their derrieres off, it's really kind of nice to tune into a beach live stream. So anyway, thanks for that, Sue. I'm glad you missed it. Yeah, stayed with some people that I know, and yeah, good deal. Good that you could come. Oh, a little bit of buffering. What was that spot right there? Okay. Ah, let me catch up. Yeah, Ling Ling. Glad you enjoyed your trip. How many days now no smoking? Well, I quit smoking on the 23rd of August, Sue, was the last, wait a minute, no. The 22nd was the last day I smoked. The 23rd is the first day of no smoking. So, getting real close to a month now, right? Today is what, September 18. There was 31 days in August. So yeah, getting pretty close to 30 days. I know I posted a little photo of 20. The only thing I'm not doing is really rigorous exercise, which I'm ready to get into. My lungs feel so much better, you know what I mean? I'm ready to get into a more rigorous exercise. The boxing, you know, I love boxing, and it is a good workout. It's kind of tough with my lower back. It's really, you know, kind of tough. Every time I punch, if you're punching properly, you know, I get the little pinched nerve thing in my lower back. So looking forward to getting those shoes. Like I say, I'm on some new meds. Seems to be helping. I've got a doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna try to get that lower back issue resolved. But I used to be a long distance runner, not like a marathon competition or anything, but I could go forever without stopping. And my feet are just so horrible with neuropathy. It's been really, really hard for me to do that for years. And I've tried different types of shoes, but I've just bought these on cloud, like walking on the cloud, on cloud shoes, and I'm waiting for them to be delivered. They're really expensive, you know, over $200 for these shoes, but which I guess is not that expensive compared to some of the Nikes and stuff that people buy these days. But anyway, they're marathon shoes, and they're, you know, recommended for people with neuropathy and stuff like that. So hopefully they're going to help with my foot pain to where I can get into long distance walking and jogging, because I really got to get more weight off. The good news is I'm not gaining any weight, and as most of you know that having experience with quitting smoking, or know people that have, that's just like one of the guarantees. You're going to gain weight when you quit smoking. You know, you're going to snack more, or, you know, whatever. I think it's just our body system, you know, getting rid of that nicotine and carcinogens from smoking and all that stuff. You're just naturally going to gain weight. But I've, you know, hitting an extreme diet at the same time because of the diabetes. So I've cut all sugar, black coffee only, you know, no sodas, nothing but water and black coffee. Do drink some unsweetened tea, but not one single soda have I had. Very little pasta, very little rice. I mean, tiny portions. Mainly, you know, fish, chicken, and vegetables. A lot of raw vegetables, stuff like that. I think some of you guys have seen the photos of my diet recently. But so I'm trying to do it all at once: quit smoking, diet, and exercise, get the weight off. So anyway, you know, stop quitting smoking, your taste buds and your sense of smell, everything improves, right? So yeah, it's been a great deal. Great deal. Thank you for asking. Oh, buffering. Okay, now, all right, how long did we buffer, Sue? Looks like we were there for a little bit. All right. Okay, let me back up here. Ling says, yeah, I even made it to Bon Chong. Sadly, not meet Thomas in person. Maybe next time. Yeah, that's right, Ling. Maybe next time, but I am glad you came down. Say, I just haven't been, I've been back in Thailand for a month now, and I just haven't been doing much. You know, Nam Yin and I pretty much staying at home. Of course, you know, trying to quit smoking, which I always, you know, I always say that I am a smoker. It's kind of like an alcoholic. You're always an alcoholic. So even though I haven't had a cigarette in a long time, you know, those first few weeks of the cravings, you know, will drive you nuts, and you get real irritable. So, you know, it's a good idea not to be around too many people when you're going through that. Might snap at them. But anyway, yeah, I just I'm glad you sent me a message, Ling, when you came in. And of course, that first day when you came into Bon Chong and stayed at the hotel there, it was raining, right? We had all those big storms, and yeah, I just haven't been out much at all, guys. But starting to feel much better. If I can get this lower back issue lined out and get going with some, you know, more activity, exercise, I think I'll be back to normal, even better than I was before. So yeah, sorry I missed you, Ling Ling. Maybe next time. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can only do what you can do, you know. Only a second of buffering. All right. Yeah, you know, I mean, the only reason I haven't gained weight, Sue, is because I've been real strict on my diet. I mean, I don't need diabetes, okay? I don't need that. I've got neuropathy, you know, that's related to an autoimmune condition where my antibodies attack my nerves. You know, that's incurable. It's chronic, and, you know, I'm just gonna have to live with that. I can't do anything about it other than, you know, move to a tropical climate, which I did 7 years ago, right? And stay as active as I can so that I don't lose motor skills, right? So I'm combating a very serious underlying autoimmune condition. I don't need diabetes on top of it. Diabetes is something I can beat if I control my diet, right? Sugar intake, exercise, lose the weight. But, you know, I'm just happy that I'm not gaining weight, because again, I'm quitting smoking at the same time I'm doing all this other stuff. But yeah, I took it real seriously, you know, when I got the diagnosis from the VA doctor of diabetes and hypertension, because those are not in my medical history, and I've had a lot of lab work done here in Thailand, you know. So, you know, I've been keeping up on that kind of stuff, and so it's really new diagnosis. And now, you know, while I was in the States for 5 weeks, I was eating a lot of great American food and homemade pies and a lot of sweets, and you know what I mean. So that might have been partially responsible for my high sugar blood count, right? But nevertheless, I had never had that high of a count before, and it was above pre-diabetes, right? It's full-blown diabetes. So I take that very seriously, and I've never had high blood pressure at all. As a matter of fact, I've had just the opposite, you know, not too low of blood pressure where I've ever had to have it treated, but I've always had what they call a runner's pulse, a very low pulse rate. And maybe that's why I was, you know, really good at endurance when it came to long distance jogging, right? Like when I was in the military, I never fell out of a run. And, you know, not too many guys can say that, because they really go the extra mile to get you to fall out, right? So, you know, I've always had that low pulse, runner's pulse, which is indicative of low blood pressure. And guys, we got storms coming in now. I'm feeling a little bit of rain. You see the dark clouds beyond the low white cumulus right there? Yeah, offshore storms are coming in. I'm feeling a little bit of sprinkles. So I don't have any cover. I don't have any cover down here on this end of Phayun. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and jump on the bike. I'll try to keep it going live here and cruise on down. There's some cover down here. I'd rather be close, because here in Thailand, it can all of a sudden just boom, monsoon on you. It's really hard to tell which way these storms are moving. A lot of times they just grow, so they're moving in all directions as they're getting bigger, which might be what this thing's doing. Looks like a pretty good sized storm system. Starting to rain. You know, it's not heavy, but it's not the drops are big drops, so that's kind of an indication it's not going to be light rain when it gets here. So I'm going to try to move on down. Hey, good morning, daughter. Cheers to Stockton Lake. April Jacks, previously April South, in the house. Good morning. I'm glad to see that you and Chad are out enjoying some alone time. Love you, daughter. Miss you every day. Miss you every day. Hopefully it'll be Nam Yen and I both next year, right? And we'll make plans plenty ahead of time, because I've got to do her, you know, visa and everything. We'll start that probably in February. That was the plan back in 2020, before the world turned upside down with the pandemic, right? Was to start that spousal visa process with the U.S. Embassy, and then by the time the summer gets there, she'll have her stand. So we'll make pre-arrangements, but the camper worked out great. Daughter to stay at your house that way, and then I got good time in with Mannon, Branson, Alicia down in Oklahoma. So, but yeah, cheers to Hawker Point. No, you're not at Hawker Point. You're at Cedar Ridge. Okay, cheers to Stockton Lake. Enjoy your camping. Hope you have a beautiful sunset about now. Not much of a sunrise here this morning. Anyway, guys, it is starting to rain, so I'm gonna cruise on down to some cover here real quick. Stay tuned. We'll see if the stream stays viewable. Hey, thanks, Ling Ling. I will stay strong. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Got 11 watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, it's a big old condo building over here. I mean, this thing is huge, like the Titanic. Goes on forever. Huge. Not a big fan of condo living myself. Did that for the first 6 months I was in Thailand. Nothing wrong with it, to each their own, but man, I love having a house and a yard. But anyway, this whole building definitely needs some repair, doesn't it? I don't know when it was built, but it is huge. I like coming down here to Phayun Beach. Never know who I might see. I know a lot of people in this area. Okay, hang on a second, guys. See what we can do. Just all wrapped up here. Hang on a second. I don't know if it's going to stay a good stream or not. Oh, shut up. Huh? Shut up. Don't be cranky. No. No. Good boy. Good boy. Huh? I'm going to run over you. This one's crazy too. Watch this one. Crazy. What are you doing? Huh? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Oh my God. These soy dogs down here at Phayun are something else. That's why Nam Yin and I can't take our dogs down here walking. It's just too much. So they got a big canopy set up over here. I don't know if we're still streaming good or not, guys. I don't know if this is something they already did or if they have an event coming. Oh, I'm looking forward to events in Thailand again. They put on some hellacious events, guys. I mean, concerts, big markets, all kinds of stuff. Nice festivals. We just haven't had them, really to any degree like we normally would because of the health precautions. Yeah, we're still streaming live. Hey, there's Honest Al in the house. Hey, Triple T, we will be in Thailand in 2 weeks. Is it monsoon season? It's still monsoon season. 2 weeks from now, you're going to be close to October, aren't you? Normally, Honest Al, the monsoon season ends about mid-November, but it's hard to predict. This year's been a really extreme monsoon season, so records amounts of rain in a lot of areas in Thailand. I don't know what area you're coming to, but one thing that's really going to be nice, I don't know if you're into hiking now, but waterfall season, we normally start going jungle hiking into the waterfall areas in the national parks in 1st of November. And wow, I mean, the waterfalls are going to be really full this year, guys. So if you enjoy that, Al, you'll be fine. But even during the height of monsoon season like we're in now, it's not like it rains you out every day. You know what I mean? We have had some days this year where it did rain all day, but that's very uncommon. Now, you might get rain every day, but not like it's going to be a complete rain out where you can't enjoy things. So I think you'll be all right, Al. You're going to be more towards the end of monsoon season in a couple of weeks. But like I say, it's been a record year. I think pretty much for every province in Thailand has had record rainfall this year. And a lot of provinces, I think there's 77 provinces total in Thailand, and I think they said about 19 of them have had severe flooding, right? So there's a lot more than that have had, you know, substantial flooding, but severe flooding, especially in the Bangkok area. You know, it's one big delta. For those of you that don't know, a delta is just a really flat river basin area, and that's what Bangkok is. I mean, it's just flat as a pancake because it's just a big delta with the Chao Phraya River and multiple rivers that run into that, you know. So the capital, I think 2011 was a major flood in the capital of Bangkok, and you know, they tried to redo a lot of things since that year to try to prevent that series of flooding, but they're predicting, I don't think it's quite there yet, but they're predicting that this year could end up meeting, you know, the same levels that they had in 2011, which would be very unfortunate because there was a lot of businesses and stuff underwater in Bangkok. And then you go north of Bangkok, you know, into Ayutthaya, the one of the ancient capitals of Thailand. It's surrounded by rivers too. They're, you know, so all of that river basin there, you know, from central Thailand down to the capital, and then even over here in eastern Thailand, you know, there's been a lot of record rain this year. So yeah, I don't know, you know, I haven't been down here to Phayun in a while. I don't know if they just put this tent up or if they've already had the event or what's going on. I really don't know, but I'm looking forward to Loy Krathong, which will be the next big festival in Thailand. See, that's the first full moon in November, I think. Sometimes it falls at the end of October. Matter of fact, last year Loy Krathong was on Halloween. But anyway, there just haven't been any big festivals, you know, because they haven't allowed that. How long were we buffering there, I wonder? Okay, we're back on now. Stream is good now. Okay. But anyway, yeah, no problem, Al. No problem. Yeah, you know, you can always send me a message on Teacher Thomas Thailand Facebook if you want to send me a private message when you get into Thailand, if you're in our area, you know. And like I say, I've been home for a month, back from the United States, in Thailand for a month now, and I just haven't done anything. I mean, I haven't been around people, you know, just me and the wife hanging out at the house, you know, going out to eat a little bit, coming to the beach a little bit, but you know, I've had a lot of health issues of my own, and I needed to kind of focus on myself. So that's what I've been doing. But anyway, you know, and Ling Ling was in town, and you know, it was really raining and everything when they were here. So, but you know, we still communicated with each other, and I gave him some recommendations on stuff to see and do. So, you know, anytime somebody comes in our area, I'll try. You know, if somebody reaches out to me, depending on what I got going on, I'll try to, you know, at least get back to you and let you know some accommodations, things you might want to do. So yeah, I think the storm is definitely coming, guys. Hard to say for sure, but it sure looks like it. Nice area down here at Phayun Beach. So many nice areas down here on the eastern seaboard. But got the stream quick, my tail back to the before the storm comes on in. It looks like it's going to be headed this way, and it looks really big. Dark clouds all the way to the north there, north of Sattahip, all the way down here out into the Gulf. So looks like a pretty big system. Soy beach dogs everywhere. Appreciate it. It's okay. That one there's skinny. Huh? What are you ladies doing, huh? It's okay, old boy. Huh? It's okay, old man. It's okay. Good boy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. We definitely got storms coming in. I'd rather get home rather than ride the motorcycle back in the rain. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, I see the glitch buffering there a little bit. All right, well, I think we had a decent live stream, guys. Like I say, for those of you that are new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. It's just my hobby, but I do try to put out, you know, consistent content, at least a couple of videos a week. So we'll be doing some jungle hiking coming up pretty soon, taking some adventures here in Thailand. It has been a long, since I've been back for this month, we've had a lot of rain, a lot of rainy days, you know, so it's just a hike. September is always the peak of the monsoon season, which, you know, kind of increases my chronic pain and my fibromyalgia, stuff like that. So I stay home a lot. We haven't done a whole lot, but anyway, stay tuned. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace and love to everyone. Triple T, your humble host at Teacher Thomas Thailand YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the beach live stream, check out the playlist. We've got a big playlist of beach live streams. It's called Live at the Beach. Check out the playlist. See you guys later on the next video. Thank you so much, Sue. Appreciate it. Thank you, April. I'm glad you stayed tuned. You're out on a beautiful lake, and here I am on the ocean. Love you, daughter. Miss you every day. Take care of your sisters now, all right? Keep me up to date what's going on. Love you guys. Sue, Ling Ling, April Jacks, Honestel, Tyron. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for all the support. We'll see you on the next video.